Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. I am Joe Oriani, your host for the next few minutes of your time, and I appreciate that, by the way. If you want to get on the show or you have any comments, you can go to Joe Oriani podcast at yahoo.com, or you can get me on www.truthchat.com. Okay, you can leave a voicemail or a message, either one, or go to my YouTube. And I appreciate that more if you go to my YouTube and look up my name. It'll give you take you right to my videos. And you can either you can like them and subscribe for free, and I would appreciate it. So anyway, I also want to take this opportunity to thank again some of the countries that have been good to me. Let me go back and get it. Page one. There's 3 pages of countries that were listed, but I think I annoyed some of them. Let's start out with United States, number 1, Germany, Ireland, United Kingdom. Can't wait to visit there. Australia, I really want to go there. New Zealand, Netherlands, Philippines. Please stop trying to get into my Facebook. Spain, Japan, Thailand, Switzerland. Now, the following countries, I would appreciate if you can get some of your friends to log on and listen. It's Switzerland, India, South Africa, Finland, Portugal, Belgium, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Czech Republic, Singapore, Croatia. I don't know how you pronounce that. Anyway, Canada. In Canada, I don't know what I did to you guys, but we used to have a lot of people checking in, but it's been a while. So I'm not sure what I did, but please get over it and tell your friends to check in and read some of this stuff and listen. Now, remember what I tell you. I'll always tell you the truth based on my opinion. I'll never lie to you because I'm talking to myself. It's like talking to my dummy over here. And if you're not sure about anything, or even if you're sure about something, triple check what I tell you, because that's what I would do. Remember what I told you. Don't believe anything you hear and only have what you say. Now, before we get to the elections here in the United States, let's talk about a couple other places. Let's talk about the Gaza mediator in Qatar bows out and expels Hamas. And the reason they did that, Hamas is not serious about stopping a ceasefire or having a ceasefire. So they Qatar kept giving them offers. Hamas makes offers, and they all back down all at once. And speaking of nutcases, Iran wants a war with the U.S. That's what one paper says. I don't particularly buy that because they would be totally destroyed. But I do believe with Iran, Russia, China, and a couple other places, it could get real interesting for World War III. And speaking of Hamas, man, Israel undercover sickening footage showing Hamas torturing innocent Palestinians, shackled and whipped with canes. So that's what's going on there. Also, Netherlands. Apparently, there was a soccer game and Israel won, and they didn't like it, and they attacked all the Israelites walking down the street. They said it was like sports in World War II. So I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with you people. My wife is something there. I'd like to go down there and check it out. But if you all the people are crazy, enough crazy here. I don't need to go anywhere else. Or that's how that works. Now, continuing on, let's talk about the election, I guess. Oh, I guess we can talk about the election. Let's start out with this one first. Now, you all know Donald Trump won. Not only did he win, he won by a landslide. He won all the states that the Democrats wouldn't really count as Republican. But I would tell you this, Kamala Harris never answered any questions. Never. Not really direct questions about economy, nothing. She was always about Trump, this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that. I was willing to give her the opportunity just to answer questions, and I may have changed my mind, but I got nothing out of her listening to her all the time. Now, the blame game begins. Nancy Pelosi's blaming Joe Biden. Everybody's blaming everybody. but it's the party in general who believes in open borders, uh, trans sexuality, which is okay, but they believe that boys can play girls' sports and they can go in their locker rooms. Jeez, I would have really got beaten up if I did that when I was younger. So I don't know what else to tell you. And the activist is calling for. Here's the best part. Some of these Democrats. That's why today's title is going to be. Let me think for a second. Sunshine, lollipops, and sour grapes. Sunshine. Republicans are happy they won. I'm happy they won. Sunshine, lollipops is a bunch of suckers that the Democrats think we are. Think we're stupid, and we may be, but this time we weren't. And sour grapes, because here's this funny thing: a lot of Democratic women are giving up sex. Like, really? That's fine. I don't care who I sleep with when I want to sleep with somebody. It's not going to be based on. I never dated anybody based on what they believed and what they didn't believe, because we all believe the same thing. We all went and had a nice day, you know. And of course, we have to say that a lot of the Republicans, and especially you rhinos out there, don't go screwing it up. The House is apparently going to be real close again. Don't go screwing it up. Donald Trump said he will not take Haley to do anything in his cabinet. That's fine. She can run for president, and I will vote for her. So, you know what? Germany. Let me ask you about Germany. As a German politician resigns after sex doll posed with Nazi logo. Oh, yeah. Let's see what else we can find that's really interesting. Because the election was actually fun to watch. And Kamala Harris, no class. She didn't come out the day of the election until the next day at 4 o'clock and then conceded. That is really rude. And when she conceded, she still wants to fight on. Lady, that's your problem. You want to fight, 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 fight. You don't want to get together and do things. And the media, man, did they have a meltdown? Whoa, they were crying, upset. That breaks my heart. All you people lied. And Kamala Harris knew about Joe Biden, and so did half the media, and they didn't want to discuss it. We knew he wasn't. Well, I could see it on TV. We all could. So again, they thought we were stupid. And all going to fight against Trump. Governor of New Jersey has in a meeting. He's going to protect the state of New Jersey. Trump only lost New Jersey by 5%, Governor Murphy. Be careful. And Gavin Newsom in California, well, he wants to run in 28. He's putting up like a wall against the federal government. And you can't do that, folks. Federal government law is law of the land. So, and now poor Kamala is broke. He spent over $1 billion. I can't even fathom. And Donald Trump is asking the Republicans to help her out of debt to make things peaceful, have that kumbaya moment. I wouldn't give a jack. No, I wouldn't give her anything. Absolutely nothing. So she owes $20 million to people for venues and stuff. Apparently she paid all these people to sing and dance up there, all the actors and actresses. She paid for new sets, and it costs a lot of money. And who just wants to watch a concert? I wanted information about her. You know, that's all they did was put up different people. Oh, look at me, I'm famous. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. That didn't work. Oh, and Mike Pompeo will not be in his next administration either. Oh, no. And Trump's victory exposes Biden's false claim about evils of capitalism. And once again, when people find out who I voted for, they either drop off of Facebook or to my face, they tell me I'm crazy, blah, 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 blah. You know what? I like my own money, though I ain't getting much of it these days because Social Security, I want to keep it. I want gas to go down a little more. I want travel to be cheaper. And speaking of travel, you know the waterfall in Rome's Trevi Fountain is being replaced by an ugly municipal pool, and its officials plan to charge admission. Ah, anything. And I'm sorry, Carrie Lake, you lost. I would rather have you won, but you know what, you didn't, so stop. And as life goes on here, now let's see what else we could conjure up in these news stories. You know, these are all news stories I'm telling you, people, with the headlines. So I trust some of them, and some of them I don't. And the race to the House majority tightens with Republicans inching closer to control. Now, FEMA, we find out, forced to answer why workers were told to avoid homes with Trump signs. Now, how cruel is that? And how mean is that? And how everybody should be fired. Donald Trump ought to go in and start firing all of them. Cut their salaries in half, start firing people. They don't do their damn job. Make them all work in the office, not at home. How can you have a people that's suffering from a hurricane and because they had a Trump sign outside the yard, ignore them? And of course, the editorial board for one of the newspapers, as I said, points finger at Vice President Harris for Biden cover-up. And a DNC official shift blames to Obama, the first scapegoat for Harris election defeat. Well, apparently, from what I read, Michelle, Barack Obama didn't really want her to be president. What happened? I think when they tried to force, well, when they did force Biden out, Biden got his revenge real quick because they were going to have a mini primary, I think, or pick somebody else. And he said, I want Harris. And the second he said that, everybody else's hands were tied. Now, maybe the Democrats have learned the lesson not to go with all this woke stuff. I will never be politically correct, and I can't help it. I'm too old for that. I like to say what I want to say, and that's it. And of course, Nancy Pelosi's complaining the Supreme Court is corrupt, blah, blah, blah. When the Democrats had it, you didn't say a damn word, Nancy, did you? Anyway, it's been interesting. I do want to talk about the Netherlands again for a minute. I thought it was a nice country, but for these people to go after Jewish players, it's absolutely uncalled for. Absolutely uncalled for. You know what? Can somebody tell me why people hate the Jews? I don't have an answer to that. Not the Nazi propaganda. Just tell me why they hate Jews. They think they control the world? What? Apparently they don't. Oh, that's what Nancy Pelosi said. The Supreme Court's an embarrassment to our founders. Oh, that's unbelievable. Somebody, I don't know who it was, that said, our founders were nothing. If you don't like this country, we're going to leave. If you like it, contribute. Don't keep putting it down. Yeah, you disagree with a lot of things. I do. Don't add to the problem. Add to the solution. So I don't know. Elon Musk going to cut things in the government. First thing you do is get rid of the Department of Education, let the states handle their own money. That's number one. Number two, if you look at all these NGOs that are getting money to help the illegals cross the border, cut that out. Let them raise their own money. Number two, there's billions right there. Number three, cut out taxes or leave Trump taxes alone. Number four, drill, baby, drill. That would help. bring prices of gas, the transportation to be cheaper, you know, and quit playing this game of $20 flipping a burger. I'm sorry, that's not supposed to be a permanent job. It should be a kind of job where you go in, you learn, get experience. That's about all it should be. And don't think I have much more to say. I'm looking at pictures of Netherlands. Please look it up. It's really heartbreaking to see how these people in this world have come. I mean, they're like out of control. And New York, by the way, almost turned blue. So anyway, with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, I really wish you get some friends to sign on, give me suggestions what to talk about. There'll still be election for a while to the inauguration because Trump is going to visit the White House on this Wednesday. Oh, that'll be fun. I'd love to be a fly on that wall. And some people suggest that Donald Trump should be pardoned. In return, he will pardon Hunter Biden. But the White House said no, he's not pardoning Hunter Biden. But that would work. I don't think anybody be upset over that. So if you had Truth Social, Trump media soars 15% after president-elect says he won't sell. Blast market manipulators. So if you had Truth Social, you could be making some good money. But I won't tell you what to do. And Meghan McCain, father is John McCain, Senator of the United States, staunch Republican, 99.9% of the times. And she slams her colleagues at the View as radical, progressive, insane asylum. And somebody from the Republican side wanted to thank the View for being so stupid and having Kamala in, and that decision when she said no difference between me and Joe Biden kind of really helped. So let's get this stuff going, get the border closed. I understand tuberculosis is starting to pick up and the illegals, they don't get checked, they don't get nothing. And the Harris campaign reportedly spent 6 figures on a raunchy podcast with episodes failing to break 1 million views. I'd be happy with 1,000 views. So we shall see. Anyway, I want everybody here to have a nice weekend, nice week. Anything exciting happens, good. If it doesn't, good. I'd like to have a week. I am going to do when I go away, I'm going to Panama Canal on a cruise for 12 days. When I do that, I will be doing the best of. There's a couple of good podcasts that I want to put up. So anyway, everybody, you all have a nice weekend. Please sign up on Yahoo or podcast page or send me an email, anything. I need more viewers. Again, I'm not getting paid for any of this, so I need to feel that I know people are listening. And I know a lot of people are. The first 12 countries are up there. The rest, they have 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to tell your friends. And if you see suggestions for the show, subjects you want to talk about, other than abortion, get back to me. Now remember, if you're not laughing, you're not living. Enjoy your day, folks. I also would be remiss if I didn't wish all the veterans in this country a happy Veterans Day tomorrow. And to all my fellow Vietnam veterans who are still alive, even though we got sprayed with Agent Orange, good luck, take care, folks, and I'll see you on the other side.